Hello, my friends, and welcome. Yes, welcome back to another session with the older man. So today I want to go through a selection of videos from now it's growing to be one of my favorite channels because this guy pulls up some serious gems on women. Cosmoverse. I love this guy's channel, man. You guys got to go over there and support him. And it really highlights the state of today's modern woman. And the reason for that is because I am really trying to get you guys to understand female nature. And today's modern women are not your mother's women, not your grandmother's. A lot of the guys who follow me on this channel are older guys, but you also have kids, ladies that are following me. You have teenagers. You need to get them to think differently because this sort of behavior I see with women, I am sure you agree that this is not the behavior you want for your teenagers. Idea behind a lot of these videos is to show women their true nature and show them that men are rejecting their behavior, at least the men they want. Because in this collection, you will see a lot of women just crying that they're not getting success with men. That's just not where you want to be as a woman in today's world, my friend. It's rough out there as a single woman. Not saying it isn't rough for men as well, but men are more adept and more capable of surviving on his own because he does not require the amount of money that women require to survive. Men can live very, very, very humble and not have to worry about shit. Men can live in a broken down car, no problem at all. Women, they will have a harder time doing that. Not because they can't physically do it, but because it's dangerous for a single woman to be out on the street, living in her car, living in some of the cheapest neighborhoods in her city. It's dangerous because the predators are out there. So anyway, let's examine some of female bad behavior. And ladies, you got to show your daughters and check yourself if you're ending up in this position as single women. All right, let's get into it.
The old men.
You guys into sugar daddies?
Yes. We're looking for a double sugar daddy date.
What have you got to offer the sugar daddy?
We have nothing. Ones where they don't want me. And
Fred gang.
my friend's a stripper.
Girls, can you tell us something your mum doesn't know?
We are both cocaine addicts.
We love Coke.
I don't know if they're serious or not, but you don't get out in public and just blurt out these things. Look, young ladies, please understand. Every single word that you say in public in front of a microphone is recorded. When it comes time for you to get a job, these things are going to pop up. You have to understand that. The world is extremely small. You are extremely visible. I am living in Dubai, and these young ladies are somewhere halfway around the world, and I am posting this now, and it's going to be shown to over 1.6 million people. Yes, that's how many views this channel gets per month currently. So you have to understand that the world is extremely small, ladies. You have to learn to keep your mouth closed. Be polite. My daughters are not online doing this crap. Everything they do, quiet, private. Same thing with my wife. I've been dying to get my wife to come on and just have a chat with me online, and she refuses. She don't want to be public. I'm wondering why these days, but I'm kidding. I'm pulling her leg because I know she's going to listen to this. The point is, ladies, you got to learn to stay private. You all think that you're just free to say whatever you want and the world should ignore you and the world should give you a break because you're just young. No, your new employer is not forgiving. They're going to view any comments you make online as part of your character. We love Coke. We're addicted to cocaine. Really? Wow.
Feminism's gone way too far. Okay? Men can't even look in the same direction for too long at the gym because they're terrified someone's recording them and then blast them all over the internet later on. Can't ask for a phone number because you might also look like a creep. Really can't even exist at this point without apologizing, and I'm tired of it because they're the same women that complain that no man talks to them or approaches them. You know what? You want him to go up to you? You have to go up to him at this point because that's the reality you've all created.
Feminism is just sexism towards men. At this point, honestly, a home gym is the way to go. It's the best way to avoid all these issues at the gym.
Exactly. I mean, listen, over here in Dubai, men do not approach women in gyms. I'm probably the only guy that probably goes up to a woman in the gym and talk to them. Seriously. And it's only because I'm looking for a feedback on certain issues that I want to talk about online. And the thing is, they're almost overjoyed when I come up and talk to them. Simply because no men, none, nada, zilch go to them and talk to them in the gym. It's pretty dismal for women in the gym. And these women say, yeah, no one talks to me at all because this is what women ask for.
What's it like dating in your 50s?
I would compare it to pushing your tray down the cafeteria line. You know you got to pick something, but nothing looks good.
This is a question for the men out there. TM Rister writes, ask any man that's 50, would he rather be with a 30-year-old or the 55-year-old? 98% would say the 30-year-old. That's a fact. I'm very curious. It doesn't bother me either way, but I'd love to know. So men out there that are over 50, would you purposely choose or only want a woman, if you could choose any mate, would it be a woman 30 if you're at least 50 years old? What say you?
All of my Gen X single ladies, I just turned 53 and was in Europe. I've been single for years. I can't get arrested in the United States. I haven't had a date and I can't even tell you how long. It's just weird how we're obsessed with age, and at 53, it's like I'm invisible. Not in Europe. Whatever you do, if you are a single woman over the age of 50, get your butts to Europe. Go anywhere in Europe. I was in Copenhagen, I was in Paris, I was in Milan, Italy. Oh my God. I mean, I felt alive again. Men were gentlemen. They were looking, they were saying, they were flirting. Their flirt game is solid. I felt like I was in my 20s again. It was amazing. They just don't have an issue with age over there. They love older women. They respect older women. Older women are sexy to them. It's so different here. It's like we're invisible over a certain age. Not over there. Not to mention they dress better, they smell better, and they're way more cultured. And sexy accents. It was the ultimate ego boost vacation.
Now, I don't know how true this is, but these women are calling themselves passport cis already. It doesn't even make sense.
Oh, Jesus. As a man who has a European passport, British, I've been all over Europe, I can tell you without a doubt, it's the same thing. These old broads think that they still got it. Gentlemen and ladies, listen to me. It's the same thing. Like the woman said in the first video, if I am my 50s, which I am right now, would I prefer a 30-year-old or a 40, 50-year-old? I'm going for the 30-year-old, okay? Less body, less stress, less bitterness, less of everything. Simple. For some reason, these 50-year-old broads think that they still have it and they have to compete. They don't understand. This is just men's preference. Why is it that you ladies keep chastising men for their preference? Anywhere in the world you go, the stats are very clear. Men will look for younger. And if he can get it, he will take younger. Based on the man's ability to attract that woman, he will go for whatever choices he have. If he is not good enough to attract 30-year-olds, he will go for 40. Not 40, he'll go for 50. If he can't get 50, more than likely, he will go for whatever he can get. That is the reality of the world that we live in. But like she said, in 98% of the time, the man will choose the younger woman. It's not rocket science. It's freaking simple biology. So there you go, ladies. I hope that helps you. Find your man and hold on to him when you are in your most fertile and most vibrant and most open stage of your life, in your mid-20s. Anywhere between the age of 21 and 25. That's it. That's peak. There's nothing else to it.
He's like, when it comes to romance, their ideal sense of romance is literally just cheating.
You know, the funny thing is, I didn't think this was true. I was like, man, he's just cherry picking examples. And then I did some research and he is 100% correct. Like, think about all the most popular romance movies ever. Sleepless in Seattle, cheating. You've Got Mail, cheating, 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 and some underage bullshit. International cheating. Oh my God, so much cheating. Cheating, but with good music. Cheating, but with comedy. Rich people cheating. Cheating down under. Old people cheating. And cheating plus music. Like, it is undeniably true. Every fucking successful romantic movie in like the last 4 decades has just had cheating. That's the women's fantasy. They get with a man, the movie convinces you that man is not good, and then they fucking cheat on him. They cheat on him with the hero of the story. And they're not even subtle about it. The movie is just like, hey, you're with this guy, go cheat on him so we can have a love story. And women are just like, oh my God, isn't it so romantic? No, you know what would have been romantic? Leaving the guy you're with and then dating the hero. Ladies, what the fuck?
This is quite amazing because it's true. But what's also amazing is the fact that women don't call it cheating. They call it, I wasn't happy. Another one they use is, I was putting myself first. These phrases are often used to justify actions that would otherwise be seen as dishonest or unfaithful.
Absolutely. It's never cheating for women. Women have to justify their bad behavior. Simple as that. In their bad behavior, like he said, it's always about the rush of finding that other man. That's it. That's it. That is the romance. In that new man, he comes in, that manly man comes in and sweeps her off her feet. Or that rich guy. Either he has to be extremely rich or he has to have a body that kills. So he's either whisking her off on a horse or he's whisking her off in a freaking nice car, jet. It has to be something that that man possesses over her existing boyfriend. Because that other guy, he might be working too hard and ignoring her. It's always something that the other man isn't doing. And she needs to justify the reason why she cheats. The stories are all the same. But yet, women love them. Go figure, my friends. Go figure.
Trying to date in your 40s is like so frustrating. Like, when did we end up with all this like 42, 43, 44-year-old men that look like they're 60? Like, I'm 41 and it's so hard to find anybody that like looks their age. And then I've been getting the ick like so fast. Like, I went on a date with this guy and he started like coughing weird. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but like he was like coughing weird and I was like, I can't date you because that cough is like so weird. Like, all I see is like health liability. Like, come on, 40, 50, like, I was like, I can't. So I decided that I guess I'm just going to stay single and get like 6 cats or whatever. But yeah, I don't recommend. I don't recommend find somebody before you're 40.
Wow. A 41-year-old woman who wears makeup and filters criticizing men who are 41, who've just put in 20 years of grinding away. Grinding. Whether these men are in the freaking field working their ass off on construction sites in freaking hard labor jobs, or they're in the office stressing out, it's going to be the same. For some reason, she thinks she's above all that, not realizing that 3/4, if not 90% of her eggs have already gone. She's useless to any man. I don't get how these women can put down the men that are in their age group, thinking that they age better than these guys. Something is seriously wrong with today's modern women in the way they look at themselves. They are seriously delusional about everything. Yes, you are perfectly right. Buy a bunch of cats, get a shitload of cat food and a couple gallon of box wine and just stay alone, because you would be insufferable to any man whatsoever. Any man. No man should suffer you, because apparently no one is as good as you. And I would advise every single man to never even look in your direction. Then, my friend, you will understand the reality of life. Wow. I don't know if this is the same woman, but here's where you're going to end up.
I am 41 years old, single, without kids, living in a van outside my mom's house. But I'm on the next chapter of my life. I'm currently building a tiny home next door, like literally next door to my mom. This is my tiny home I'm building, and it's literally next door to my mom's house. This is my mom. Mom, you happy that I'm moving next door?
Yeah.
Mom is not freaking happy. You are a disappointment to your mother. She was hoping to have a few grandkids and be able to see her genetic line sort of passed on. But no, she realized it's going to end with you. Wow. And you're actually laughing that that is actually your next step in life. Oh man, it blows my mind. Listen, just so that you understand, it's not just me thinking like this. Hona said, Mom is wondering, where did I go wrong? This person said, my question is, why are you single? Next person said, too many red flags. Spyro81 said, I think I'm more concerned about the grass not cut. She don't have a man. Don't you understand? She needs to call someone in to get that done, my friend. G-Rock said, most people's lives don't end up the way they wanted. I hope your next chapter gets you where you want to be. And of course, here's the girls. They're going to chime in. Sarah says, that's awesome, girl. I'm 30, no kids, and live in my van full time. Such a fun life. There we go. Wow. Oh, all the women egging on other women to stay single. Living in your van, highly, highly dangerous. Park in the wrong lot, get one friggin' predator to watch you. You nice. And when he punks, then you will decide whether van life is good for you. Listen, girls, you don't understand how stupid you sound when you say these things to each other. Just find a good man, settle down with him. Get a good friend, get a good man to protect you. And with that good man, you'll have good companionship. With that good man, you'll have another person to share your expenses. Another good man to build a better life with. There are millions of them out there. But you have this idea that you're not going to settle for an average guy. That's all it is. It's so simple. It's a simple, simple thing. But all of you out there thinking, oh, he coughed a little bit too hard. It sounds unhealthy. Yep, that's not my guy.
But stop acting like a man, right?
But a lot of women want the authority of a man, want the responsibility of a child, and want the perks of being a woman.
Yeah.
How asinine is that?
Right.
Because if you come at a man like a man, what do you want him to do?
Right.
Because he would not even allow another man to come at him like that. And nine times out of 10, men don't come at other men like that because it would get violent.
Right.
But women, when you step into your masculine energy, what do you expect that man to do? Get into his feminine energy?
Yeah.
You want him, when have you ever had an argument or a spat or a situation with a man and he's like, okay, after you became aggressive with him? It almost never works like that. Your power is in your divine femininity.
I'm noticing that.
You're able to neutralize him. That is something we can't bypass. Ladies, when you come at us with your divine femininity, we become docile.
Yeah.
We become very pliable. You understand what I'm saying? But when you approach us in this masculine energy,
this is what a lot of women don't get. You know what an alpha woman is? A woman who is in her ultimate femininity. She can diffuse a man. She just have to look at a man and smile with tenderness. Boom. Diffusion. Doesn't matter where the man is mentally. She can literally disarm that man. Sweet smile, few words, finish. I don't care how aggressive that man was. All she had to do is rub his back, give him a hug, a tender hug. Finish, done, diffused, putty in her hands. But no, you modern women think that, oh, I gotta come back. All you're doing is becoming another man. And the only thing that's saving you from getting your head swiped off is the fact that you have a police force behind you consisting of other men. You have a court system behind you. But all you have to do is be feminine. That's it. You ladies have no idea what alpha mean as a woman. An alpha woman is a beautiful, demure, gentle, angelic, the absolute opposite of a alpha man. That is what an alpha woman is. You got this whole thing wrong, my friends. Stay in your femininity. Learn to be feminine and you will win. Doesn't get any simpler than that, my friends. All right, guys, listen, this is my little collection for today. Hey, I hope you learned a few lessons. That's the goal. Always bringing you a few lessons each and every day. Okay, please give me a thumbs up on this message. Subscribe if you haven't already. And log in to askanolderman.com to book a session with me. So until next time, remember, whenever in doubt, always, always ask an older man. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.